I asked my best friend if he touched my sister, and 6 hours later, he was in the ER. My sister called at 2 in the morning. Her voice was wrong, too quiet, too shaky. She said Trevor's name, and then stopped breathing into the phone like the words were choking her. I sat up fast. My girlfriend Simone woke beside me, sensing danger before I even spoke. What happened? My heart was already hammering. Nadia never called this late unless something was bad. Really bad. She tried to speak twice before words came out. The party. Trevor. Hours missing from her memory. Waking up in his bed wearing different clothes. Her underwear inside out. Text messages on her phone she didn't remember sending. I was standing before she finished the sentence. My hands already shaking. Trevor. My best friend since community college. The guy who had a key to our apartment. Who'd been at our wedding. Who called Nadia his little sister at every family gathering. The contradiction made my head spin. Impossible. Except Nadia was crying now. Really crying. Saying she didn't know what happened, but her body knew something was wrong. Stay there. I'm coming. Simone was already grabbing clothes. No questions. Just moving. We drove to campus in complete silence. The kind of quiet that comes before explosions. I kept seeing Trevor at the party, laughing, handing Nadia shots, volunteering to make sure she got home safe. The memory felt poisoned now, recontextualized into something dark. Nadia sat on the dorm steps wrapped in a hoodie despite the heat. October in California shouldn't be cold, but she was shivering. She climbed in back and made herself small. Simone took her hand immediately, asked about hospitals, about police. Nadia shook her head hard. No memory meant no proof, meant no point. That's what her silence said. Tell me everything you remember. My jaw was so tight my teeth hurt. She walked us through the night. Trevor greeting her with cinnamon shots, his hand on her knee, his breath on her neck, all friendly until it wasn't. Then nothing. A gap where hours should have been. Then waking up wrong, shirt backward, jeans unzipped, mouth tasting like chemicals and copper. We drove back to my apartment. Simone kept suggesting her parents' house instead, but Nadia needed to see the place again. Needed something to trigger memory. The apartment was destroyed. Red cups everywhere. Trevor's bedroom door closed. My phone buzzed. Trevor texting about where I'd gone. Casual, normal, like nothing had happened. The disconnect made me nauseous. Do you want me to ask him? I was looking at Nadia, but seeing Trevor's face. 8 years of friendship. Every late night study session. Every beer we'd shared. Every time I'd defended him to girlfriends who said he made them uncomfortable. All of it crashing together in my head. Nadia's eyes looked older than yesterday when she said she didn't know what she wanted. Didn't know if she was overreacting to a night she couldn't remember. Simone cut through the confusion like a knife. Waking up in someone's room with no memory isn't overreacting. It's what every woman is taught to fear. The clarity in her voice steadied something in me. I texted Trevor. We needed to talk. Important. He responded immediately. 20 minutes. Is everything okay? The normalcy of it made me doubt for 1 second. Then I remembered Nadia's underwear inside out, and doubt evaporated into something harder. Something cold. Trevor let himself in with his key 15 minutes later. Stopped when he saw the three of us arranged like a tribunal. Me blocking the door. Simone standing guard. Nadia on the couch where her memory ended. His expression shifted fast. Confused to careful. Calculating what we knew and what he could admit. That calculation told me everything before he even opened his mouth. What happened last night with Nadia? Direct. No preamble. His face arranged itself into concern. Practiced concern. He'd noticed she was drunk, he said. Helped her to his room so she could sleep safely. Away from the noise. Said it like he deserved applause. Like putting my unconscious sister in his bedroom was heroic. Brotherhood, not opportunity. Why were her clothes different? I stepped closer. Why was her underwear inside out? Closer still. Why are there texts on her phone she doesn't remember sending? His expression shifted again. Defensive now. He didn't know about the clothes. She must have changed herself. He'd slept on the couch like a gentleman. The word gentleman made my vision narrow to a single point. Simone asked about his hand on Nadia's knee, about sitting too close, about his breath on her neck. Trevor flushed red and started talking faster. Nadia was misremembering. Drunk people always confuse friendly touches for something else. He'd been appropriate. Looked at me like we were still teammates, like I was supposed to defend him against my own sister. The expectation in his eyes made my hands curl into fists. Nadia spoke for the first time since he'd arrived, her voice small but steady. Did you touch me while I was unconscious in your room? The question hung like smoke. Trevor's mouth opened twice before words came. He would never. She was like a sister. He couldn't believe she'd accuse him. The outrage sounded rehearsed, prepared, ready. I stepped into his space. Did you touch my sister? Full story is linked below or on my channel.